Call of Duty Zombies is one of my favorite games, honestly. Like,
Same.
I mean, I really didn't even get into zombies until like Black Ops 2. But even at that point, it was still more like, oh, this is something I'll play with my friends, or if I'm really feeling away and kind of bored of multiplayer, let's go run up some zombies. If it's BO2, I'm playing like probably Transit or Farm, because at the time, on my 360, I didn't really have access to good internet, and I didn't buy many of the DLCs. I think the only DLC map I had for BO2 during my day was Nuketown.
Oh, wow, yeah, I forgot they did that on Black Ops 2.
Yeah. And, kind of an infamous map just because of how it plays, with the random perk drops. And, sometimes you might not even get Jug until, like, round 25. Or you might not even get Pack-a-Punch until, like, round 5. It's like that kind of thing. So, and
Are you talking Transit?
No, I'm talking Nuketown Zombies.
Oh, yeah, that map's kind of buggy.
Yeah. But, don't get me wrong, it's fun and it's nostalgic, but that was all I really had access to at the time. It wasn't until after the fact that I think it was after I got my Xbox One, I got better internet, and I got more into zombies because of Advanced Warfare with their version of zombies. And
they had their zombies, wasn't it all based off of celebrity cameos?
Pretty much. I know John Malkovich, John Bernthal, Bruce Campbell, they were all in Advanced Warfare zombies as characters.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of nuts.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of on the same page as you when it comes to Black Ops 2, because my history with Call of Duty Zombies is a roller coaster.
Yeah?
So I got introduced to Call of Duty Zombies after beating the campaign for World at War, just like a good chunk of Call of Duty Zombies fans. Terrified because I was too young to even know what that was.
Yeah.
Super scary.
Right.
But I played... this is going to throw you for a loop when I start explaining the lore here.
Okay.
I played Call of Duty World at War's campaign in its entirety and played Nocturne Toten after finishing the game in one weekend on the Wii.
Oh my god.
Had the whole gun set up where you put the nunchuck and the stock and everything like that.
Yeah.
I beat the whole campaign, and then I got introduced to zombies that way. And then flash forward a couple years later, I got an Xbox 360, and I hopped back into Call of Duty. I did dabble with like Modern Warfare and stuff like that and everything when they were coming out.
Yeah.
But I dabbled with Black Ops and completely loved zombies. Like that's all I played on the original Black Ops.
Yeah.
Because you had like Moon, you had Kino, you had like all those OG maps, and then all of their, like the Giant and stuff like. Well, not the Giant. I guess it was Derice. Yeah. And then Black Ops 2 came out, and that's when this is gonna turn back into a roller coaster.
Okay.
I played Black Ops 2 and was introduced to Transit and everything on the Wii U.
God. What?
And beat that and played Farm, Nuketown, and Town, and then Transit as well. But because I played it on the Wii U, there was no getting DLCs because it didn't offer that.
Right.
So I was kind of stuck like that. And then they shut the Wii U down after that happened. That's when I was just like, so screw it, I'm done. We're going back to Xbox.
Yup.
And I remember I got the Xbox One, and then I pre-ordered Black Ops 3 because the pre-order shit that came with certain editions. Do you know how badly I wanted that Juggernog fridge?
Oh my god, dude. I wanted it more than anything in the world at the time.
Oh my god, dude.
I begged my mom, but it just couldn't happen. I was so sad.
I did too. So I got the next best thing. It was like the deluxe edition or the gold edition, where it's like the steelbook case with all the player cards and shit.
The hardened edition.
The hardened edition. There you go. And you got like the weaponized 115 and all that.
Yup.
I got that version, and then that Black Ops 3 is like the equivalent to Avengers Endgame for me. Like, that was the last best Call of Duty I think I've ever played.
Oh yeah.
I'm so nostalgic for it because they did so much with it. Like the Zombies campaign from... What did it start with? Was it Shadows of Evil and then Derice, or was it the Giant and then Shadows of Evil?
I think it goes like Shadows of Evil, then the Giants, and then Dreisendrach,
Gorod Krovi or Zetsubo?
Zetsubo, then Gorod, and then Revelations.
That's what I thought, and I followed along with that shit too, dude.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I got word that, or caught wind that next map was coming out, even though I had to unfortunately buy all those multiplayer maps with it,
Yeah.
I immediately copped it, playing Revelations, and that was like in game, you know, with all the maps coming together and shit.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think it was like a month later, I remember hearing word that Chronicles was dropping, so you get all the OG maps as well. I was like, this is literally the best fucking thing ever.
Yes.
I can play all these OG maps, and they were all remastered, and you could play with gobblegums and shit on them and everything too.
Yup.
Oh man. But unfortunately, after that happened, in my opinion, this is gonna make a lot of people butthurt. But I think that's where Zombies fell off, was when they went to Black Ops 4.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, you know, that's so funny. Like, Black Ops 2 is the first game that, like, I think was like my like, I guess technically my first Call of Duty, but I guess if you really want to get technical with it, my first one that I played, like going in raw, have no idea what I'm doing, was Black Ops 1. And that was the same thing with Zombies, you know, starting off with Kino and 5. Like, I think one of my favorite memories growing up was me and my friends at the time. I think it was like my birthday. It was definitely my birthday. I had all my buddies over. You know, it's a bunch of like 9-10-year-olds in my basement. You know, there's like 7 of us or something like that. And, you know, some of us are on the controllers. It's literally a full 4-player lobby on Kino. And I remember the dogs on like around 10 or something came out, and we were going nuts. We're like, oh my god, they're gonna get us! Holy shit, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, like I've already kind of over my history with Black Ops 2, but I just had to mention that about Black Ops 1. But hot take: Black Ops 3 is the best Call of Duty.
Oh, I think it is all the way around, except for the only thing I didn't care for was it wasn't zombies, but it was like the nightmare mode.
Yeah.
With the nightmare stories or visions or whatever it was that you could do outside of the campaign. I thought that was a little whack, but campaign was solid. Multiplayer was even better because they did some wild shit, especially with the black market stuff, which unfortunately they did get a little carried away with the pay to win kind of gimmick, because I remember that was trending at the time.
Right.
And then they fucking
Black Market Blackout. I remember that.
Oh yeah. They did the most with Zombies, I feel like. They did the best they did with Black Ops 3 Zombies that they'll ever do with Zombies, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Like, for me, like, I'm kind of the same wave. Like, I thought the Black Ops 3 campaign was interesting, and that Nightmares mode, that's actually like an extension of the campaign. It's basically the campaign again, but some of the missions are shuffled around and there's zombies in it. But when you complete the Nightmares campaign, it actually kind of makes, like, it ties together with the ending of the original campaign, and it makes it make a little bit more sense. But you have to play it twice, and I feel like that's what turned a lot of people off. Multiplayer, absolutely loved it. If it weren't for the fact that I'm almost Prestige Master 300 in Black Ops 3 multiplayer, I would probably be Prestige Master level 1000 in Zombies. Like, that's how much I played this fucking game, bro. I loved Black Ops 3. Like, I got golden hero armor on almost every specialist in the game. I think I only have like 1 or 2 of them that I don't have hero armor. I got Dark Matter in the multiplayer. That was the first time I ever like went for one of those like big mastery camos, and the grind was so worth it. I remember getting so pissed because, of course, the last thing on my, like, literally, I remember the last gun I needed to get a Bloodthirsty with was the Drakon.
Oh, and that gun's kind of tough to get a Bloodthirsty on.
It's garbage in multiplayer. And so you can imagine the level of rage that I was feeling with each passing match. Oh my god. But, I mean, the feeling of just, let's fucking go whenever I finally got Dark Matter, unmatched. That's a feeling that only Black Ops 3 has ever given me with a shooter.
Same.
But zombies, dude. I mean, my combat record will speak for itself. I got like legit like probably 25, 26 days played in Black Ops 3 Zombies alone on the PS4.
Oh yeah. Me and you were like fucking, what were we doing the other day where we were reading our stats to each other? And
yeah.
I was like, so that means, because we were trying to do the math where we were timing up how much time you had on like each map and the years since we were still in school, and we put it all together, and you're like, so if I would have sat down for like a year and a half, that would make up the equivalent of me playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3, but I'd have to play it every day, all day, every night, 24/7 for 2 years.
Yeah. Pretty much. And like, I mean, not only did I play a lot on PS4, but I also played a lot on my Xbox One, because for some reason I thought I need to get the game on Xbox One as well at the time. I think I made it to like Prestige 4 or 5 on there, so if you combine my playtime with that, I definitely would have hit Prestige Master 1000 on my PlayStation account. I have Black Ops 3 on my PC, so like if my console is down, I still have access to BO3 at least. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And that's also the, like, when I really got into the story and then like the lore, like not only in the game but like in the community. You know,
oh man, like, same here.
Getting more in touch with YouTube and the Zombies creators and stuff like that. Like just being a part of the culture, it was so much fun. And how could we forget like the zombie or the Z House with all the Zombies YouTubers at the time? Because like 2015, 2016, that's when all those creator houses were popping up in like LA and shit like that.
Yup.
Dude, that era will just never be beaten in my opinion. And like when they released Killing Time, the song, the like spoof that, what was it, Jake Paul and his it's, I don't even know what song they were parodying by him, like what the actual name of it is, because I just think of Killing Time. Like oh man, it's gonna bug me that I can't think of the fucking song. Oh my god,
I don't even know.
It's Killing Time, bro, with that gobble kind of flow. That shit is gas. My codename Pizza cooked. But yeah, Black Ops 3 was elite, and then that next summer when Infinite Warfare was out, that's how good Black Ops 3 was. They released a whole DLC pack a year after the game stopped receiving like major updates and shit.
Oh yeah.
Just for the Zombies Chronicles DLC pack to not only be the most successful DLC for Call of Duty, not only to be the best DLC for a PlayStation game, but the best DLC across everything.
Oh yeah. I don't think anything has come to beat that yet.
No.
DLC wise.
No.
I don't think anything still has come to beat that.
Like that level of hype, that level of just sheer like unity and like, okay, yeah, this is cool. Let's all hop on this and play it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's one of the last times Call of Duty has had like a big moment like that. I feel like the only other thing that could even come close to that, and probably surpasses it if I'm honest, but I just don't have the actual numbers to back it up, but probably when Warzone came out with Modern Warfare 2019, because that was just a perfect storm, you know, with that new game coming out, and then right around the corner, oh, wouldn't you know it, the world shut down because everyone got sick.
Yup.
So no one had anything better to do than to hop on the new free-to-play Call of Duty Battle Royale. You know what I mean?
It was perfect, yeah. That Fortnite took it and ran with it.
Yeah, no kidding. So, yeah, we say all of this to say, you know, we love zombies here at NitPickCentral. And it's just a shame to see where it's gone at this point, because, you know, we were kind of talking a little bit off mic, but dude, like, I feel like the biggest, like, I don't get me wrong, I loved how Black Ops 4, I love a lot of its ideas, but I just don't think the execution was very well done, you know?
I don't think so. Because after Black Ops 4, wasn't it Cold War that came out shortly after?
Yeah, it was Black Ops. So it was kind of nuts. We had BO3, followed by Infinite Warfare, followed by World War II Zombies, followed by BO4. So it was literally 4 years of just nothing but zombies.
Yep.
And Call of Duty. And it took a lot about what made BO3 so good, and in some ways made it better, but in other ways definitely made it worse. Like the elixir system, I guess they made it more balanced, but it just took away the fun factor. You know, like,
oh yeah,
that's part of the fun behind Gobblegums. You know, at least with how they were implemented in BO3, they break the game, bro. Like, I mean, a part of the journey behind some of the maps that you play, like Origins, for example, like on BO2, like, to get all 4 staves like upgraded and built, like, that's a whole process. Like, that will, like, I feel like your average player will take like an hour and a half to 2 hours of their time just to build all 4 staffs and upgrade.
Oh yeah.
But in BO3, and I can attest to this because I literally did it like a couple of weeks ago, me and a buddy, we tried to run up the BO3 Origins Easter egg. We got this shit done in like an hour and a half. An hour and a half for the whole Easter egg. Meanwhile, on like BO2, that would have taken that exact amount of time just to build and upgrade the staffs.
That's what I'm saying, though.
It's actually nuts.
BO3 took and remastered all of those maps and made them so significantly better.
Yes.
That even to this day, I mean, shit, you were down here, what, a couple weeks back?
Yeah.
We were still playing that shit.
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, but like, for some reason, I've just been on a Moon kick recently, and that's all I played pretty much when I came down and visited. Like, I was just running up some BO3 Moon, and I don't know, like, it's just so good. I feel like Moon was one of the maps that got the biggest like upgrade from Zombies Chronicles. Just from the visuals and like, of course, how the game plays. Like, it's just top tier. Like, it's definitely one of the best maps in BO3.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like, it's just crazy how a game that came out over 10 years ago now still hasn't really been topped, in my opinion. And they low-key know that because they brought back Gobblegums again for BO6 and BO7.
Oh yeah. Well, like I was saying, I remember following along because I played Zombies Chronicles, and off that high, I remember Infinite Warfare was trying to do that with, like, I forget, it was like Zombies in Spaceland or something like that. That was their first map, and then it was Raven the Redwoods and all of that good jazz.
Yeah.
I remember following along with that, and then Call of Duty World War II came out, and it was like they brought the horror aspect back to it, which I thought was interesting for zombies.
Yeah.
And then I played Black Ops 4, and remember it being just different enough to where it was kind of starting to lose me a little bit. Because I was like, I feel like the spark is starting to fade out. Just like you said, they brought a lot of what was good from Black Ops 3, but just didn't really execute it very well.
Yeah.
And then Cold War hit. And I remember playing Cold War, and I loved the campaign. I loved the multiplayer. I thought it was great. And then the zombies just fucking fell flat to me. I don't know what it was about it. Like, I still played it, regardless. But after that, when we got to Black Ops 6, it took a lot of convincing for me to buy the game. For real, like, I had no motivation to really dip my toes back into it because I was just like, I don't know, man. I kind of got lost after Cold War Zombies, and then of course I found my way and bought it anyway and tried it again.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I mean, it was fun and everything, but just didn't have that same energy that all the previous ones did, and the level of hype that you were talking about. And then here we are on Black Ops 7. I haven't even bothered to think about buying that game straight up. I just don't have the motivation anymore. Plus, I feel like Call of Duty needs to do the Marvel approach and slow the fuck down when it comes to releasing games, because I think we have officially hit burnout. I think people are starting to burn out.
Yeah, 1000%. Like, I feel like the biggest hindrance to modern zombies these days, and it started with Cold War, they're trying to make it like Warzone. It pisses me off to no end. And I know I'm not alone in that.
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm not alone in that.
I'm in the same boat.
Like, in Cold War, I like how, like, they have armor in there, but, like, I liked how at least you didn't have to manually plate up like how you do in BO6 and 7.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you just run over the plate and you have it again. Okay, cool. And, like, I liked the salvage, you know, like, the, kind of like a secondary currency to points and stuff like that. I like that, and, you know, being able to have all the perks I thought was dope. I thought the wonder weapons in Cold War were all pretty good and pretty unique. But the maps, man, the maps were just so lame. Like, I feel like the best one was probably Mauer der Toten.
Oh, yeah.
Or Forsaken, and I know that's a hot take for a lot of people, saying Forsaken was a good map. But I enjoyed it enough. But I could definitely see why it's not everyone's favorite. But then, yeah, like, I mean, the leveling system, and not only is it with the new damage scaling system, because, like, in past games, the zombies, I mean, the only times they would do less or more damage is if you were in a different mode. Because I think Infinite Warfare and BO4, they had, like, different, like, easy or hard modes that, like, if you were on the easy mode, you know, it took them more swipes to get you down, and if you were in hard mode, it took them less. You know, it was kind of like that. But in the newer games, it scales. So, like, on round 1, you could have no armor and get hit like 15 times and still not go down or something crazy. But on, like, round 50, if you have no armor, you maybe have 2 hits and then you're gone. But at that point, the zombies are either just as fast, or some of them are faster than you, so they'll run up to you and hit you.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they're doing hella damage, and so you basically have to stay on your toes. Like, I mean, obviously high rounds are probably not supposed to be relaxing, but it's just a different type of game that we're playing at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think Chopper, he put it so good. Like, he's one of my favorite zombies YouTubers here recently. He said that the old zombies games, they made maps. Oh wait, no, they made systems for the maps that they were making. Meanwhile, new games, they make maps around their current system.
Yeah.
And then they iterate it and they change it, like, as the games have gone on, to make it, I guess, better. But at this point, we're just fixing what's not broken. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
all you had to do was tweak what BO3 and BO4 had going on, and I feel like we could have a peak zombies mode at this point. But they went in an entirely different direction and making everything like Warzone with rarities and damage scaling. I don't mind the feature of needing to pack a punch your gun multiple times. Like, I like the aspect of, like, at least going into the map and, like, you know, doing like a side quest or like a little small Easter egg or something to get like an ammo mod. I feel like that would be a good compromise, and like just be creative with it and like have something with like all, like, what is it, like 4 or 5 different elements or something like that.
Yeah.
Just do like a small thing to unlock an ammo mod like that. But I do like, at least, like, I feel like the 3 times, like, to get to pack a punch level 3, I feel like that's fair. But it's really where the weapon rarities and stuff like that I hate. The manual plating is awful. You know it's a bad feature whenever there's an augment to a perk that completely takes away that feature or that necessity.
Yeah.
Like there's an augment for the Vulturate perk in BO6 or I know it's in BO7, but it might be in BO6 as well. But instead of having the need to manually plate, you'll basically just pull your armor plates from your reserve, and as long as you have at least one plate still, I guess, active, or if you have a 3 plate, you basically won't have to manually plate, basically, using that augment, which is so nice. But you have to waste a whole augment slot just to have to not deal with how annoying that shit is, you know what I mean? And I guess at a point, it might just become like muscle memory or whatever, but I don't know. It's just another thing to keep track of. When, they're also having us keep track of, oh, all these camos, oh, all these events that are going on, oh, what about the side Easter egg? Oh, how about the main quest of the map? I can only min-max so much before at this point it's like I'm doing a checklist than playing a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how it feels for me whenever I tried out Black Ops 6. It just felt, like a chore list at this point.
So, I like the weekly challenges and shit for new attachments. Like, I don't mind being able to customize guns. But I feel like starting off with whatever you want just completely goes against the whole nature of zombies. Like that power creep. Like in the old games, you start off with a pistol, you get a wall gun, you might get like a marksman rifle or a semi-automatic pistol or something like that, and then you work your way up, or you work your way around the map, you find the box. You can either spend your money on the box and maybe get a good gun, or you can make your way through the map, open up the map, get power on, and then start doing a wonder weapon quest. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that the point system has changed back to, I guess, the normal system in the BO7 cursed mode is a good step in the right direction. But I'm telling you, man, they've got to strip the mode back for this next iteration of zombies after BO7. Like, they I don't know what exactly all they could do. Like, I've already tossed around a couple of ideas, but I don't, it's not my job. It should not be my job to make a banger zombies game. It's their job. They've done it before. They can do it again, and I don't know why they haven't.
Yeah, I don't know what's keeping them from doing that.
Like, all the feedback is right here, like with videos like this, or people like Mr. Waffle Waffles and all the big zombies YouTubers making their content. And they've had conversations with these developers basically saying these exact same things. But there's more games now with the Warzone mechanics than without them, and I think that's so fucking sad.
Yeah, same here.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where we love Call of Duty Zombies. At least for me, I think you can relate to this, but I kind of fell off zombies there for a while.
Same.
But I don't know what it is. I think it really kind of started with BO6, but BO6 really kind of got me back into zombies. And ever since then, I've just been going back more to the older games, even on World War II. World War II, BO4, especially BO3, I've been playing those a lot more, and just the level of freedom that you have is just unmatched compared to compared to these new games. It's a whole different level.
Yeah, the amount, I don't know. I guess it's just nostalgia speaking for me now. But yeah, just the amount of memories I have of Black Ops 3. I will forever go back to that game. I love that game.
Oh yeah. It holds a special place in my heart. It's my favorite Call of Duty. I think it's the best Call of Duty. But above all else, it's one of my favorite games of all time. So I just wish and I hope and I pray that modern Call of Duty can even get half as good as BO3 was.
Same, but we shall see, because I don't think they're ever going to stop and take a break. I think they're going to keep pumping out Call of Duties every year.
I know. I mean, you know the phrase "military Madden." I mean, that's basically what it is.
Yup.
But yeah, I just had to get that off my chest, and talk some Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah.
'Cause, it's something that we haven't really gone over yet.
No.
But I think we're running out of time here on this one. But Zach, is there anything else you wanted to divulge about some COD Zombies or any other fond memories?
I've got one in particular, and it's a deep cut. It's a gripe I've had for a very long time, but Call of Duty, you need to fix your goddamn game.
Oh my god. That is a deep cut for those who don't know.
I had to throw that one out there.
You could basically sum up 30 minutes with that one line.
Just that one line, yeah. Or better yet, slicing and dicing like Samurai Jack.
If we can get back to shipment 1944 days, we'll know we're in the good old days again.
Oh man, but no, I don't have anything else to add. I think we hit the nail right on the head with this episode.
I got you. So, Mr. T Lexify, if you ever end up watching one of these videos on stream or watching this video on stream, chat, what's up? I hope you guys had a good time. Mr. T, I hope you also loved this video and had a good time. But I think with that, if I'm going to stop memeing now. I think with that, we're going to call it here. Thank you all so much for watching yet another impromptu episode of Chatting It Up here on NitPickCentral. Be sure to check out the rest of our content, like movie reviews and hot and freshes on things like TikTok and Twitter, our out of the theater movie reactions to big movies that are coming out, and even older movies, with Speed Racer that we dropped recently, and with stuff like The Backrooms and Obsession. Definitely check those out if you're into something like that. Also check out our Letterboxd, our Facebook, our Instagram. Oh, gosh, what am I missing? Oh, of course, the Spotify, YouTube Shorts, YouTube in general, and Apple Podcasts. We are on it all. So be sure to follow us at NitPickCentral on everything. But on TikTok, we are NitPickCentral Talk. Thank you again so much for listening, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.